There's a conversation most people avoid, the one about love and suffering. We're taught to cling to hope, to wait for transformation, to forgive endlessly because love fixes everything. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes the person you care for the most is the one anchoring you to pain. And letting go isn't cruelty, it's survival. Understand this, detaching isn't about becoming cold. It isn't about punishing someone for being human. It's about refusing to let your peace, your direction, or your emotional stability be dictated by someone else's chaos. It's about reclaiming your mind, your self-respect, and your future. Below are 5 Stoic principles, sharp, honest, and deeply humane, that show you how to emotionally detach without hardening your heart. These aren't clichés. They're tools. They slice through denial. They stop you from living your life begging for emotional crumbs. Point 1. Master what's within your control, the essence of detachment. Why do attachments hurt so much? Because we try to manage what was never ours to manage, someone's behavior, decisions, attention, or affection. Marcus Aurelius said it plainly, you control your mind, not external events. When you cling to anything outside that boundary, it controls you. Picture your emotions as a kite. Whenever you tie its string to a person, a promise, or a memory, they gain the power to pull you into storms that were never meant for you. Detachment isn't cutting the kite loose, it's choosing which strings deserve to stay in your hands. Practical step: identify the part of the attachment that's beyond your influence. Accept that you cannot redesign someone's nature. Focus your energy only on what you can shape, your actions, your boundaries, your responses. When you stop giving people the remote control to your inner world, nothing can shake you. Point 2. Understand the ego's role in attachment. Most attachment doesn't come from love, it comes from ego. The ego whispers, I need them to feel whole. No one will be like them. If they go, something is wrong with me. But the Stoics remind us, attachment is the ego trying to protect itself from insecurity. Think of a newborn, joyful, free, unafraid of loss, unchained by expectations. As we age, the ego takes over, building dependencies that choke us. Every toxic attachment begins with one lie, I'm not enough on my own. But that belief has no roots. How to break it? Observe your attachment without shame. Identify the fear underneath it. Replace ego-driven need with self-driven worth. When you shift from fear to inner strength, the attachment loosens. Point 3. Confront the illusions your mind creates. Most emotional suffering comes not from reality, but from illusion. The mind convinces you this person is irreplaceable, extraordinary, the center of your future. But that narrative is fiction. Strip away the surface, beauty, roles, status, and we are all simply human. No one is superior. No single bond defines your entire existence unless you choose to let it. Stoicism teaches this clearly, no person is your destiny. Detachment isn't suppressing emotion. It's seeing reality without distortion. When you recognize that the person you cling to is just another imperfect human, like anyone else, you regain your power. Point 4. Practice the discipline of letting go. Letting go hurts because we resist it. It's like holding a burning rope, your hands blister, your skin tears, yet you refuse to release because you fear the fall more than the pain. But here is the truth, letting go doesn't make you fall. It sets you free. People stay in worn-out relationships because they feel familiar, not because they bring joy. Others stay attached because they fear missing out, comparing their lives to curated illusions online. But FOMO is just smoke. Zoom in and you'll find flaws, insecurities, and chaos behind every perfect picture. To detach, stop comparing your path to someone else's. Let go of the need to know what they're doing. Turn your attention toward your own growth. Stoicism says happiness must be defined by your principles, not by someone else's presence or approval. When your purpose becomes your priority, attachment loses its grip. Point 5. reconnect with your inner source of happiness. Seneca said, "The greatest happiness is to need nothing." This isn't rejecting love, it's understanding that love is purest when it's not fueled by dependency. True detachment begins when you realize your value doesn't depend on who texts you back, who chooses you, who stays, or who walks away. Your worth comes from your integrity, your progress, your character. Imagine your life as a garden. A thriving garden doesn't depend on one specific flower. It flourishes because the soil is rich and the environment is cared for. You are the gardener. They are just one flower. And there will always be more seasons, more blossoms, more beauty. Detachment isn't withdrawal. It's expansion. It's stepping into the wide, open field of your own potential. If this message echoed something inside you, you're already beginning the journey of emotional strength. Remember, detachment isn't coldness. Detachment is clarity. Detachment is power. Detachment is freedom. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might be someone else's turning point. Until next time, stay steady, stay grounded, and always choose inner peace.